So many people think of myth as falsehood or fable or fairy tale. The truth is, we find truth in fables and fairy tales, and that's why they live on to this day, and someone like Disney can continue to produce films about Cinderella and Snow White and the like. Myths are not falsehoods. Myth, as Joseph Campbell says, brings meaning and liveliness to life. In fact, I will say humans cannot live without myth. I shared the example, in fact, of the Big Bang Theory as an example of myth. Was it big? In fact, no. Scientists tell us it was very small. Was there a bang? In the vacuum of space there can be no sound. And yet the subsequent explosion, as it appears to scientists, prompts them to call it the Big Bang. I like to speculate that had a woman discovered this phenomenon, perhaps she would call it the Big Bloom. Now that might be sexist on my part, to assume that women will naturally go for a less explosive kind of use of religious language. But we can see with Joseph Campbell's Star Wars and the myth of the Dark Father, for example, expressed by that figure Darth Vader. And of course the myth of the Skywalker, who transcends his local environment to become a superhero and vanquish the dread Emperor in the end, who represents, of course, society, class inequality, the use of government power to squash individuals. So, though my students today generally know the myths of Star Wars more than they know the myth of the Bible or even the Greek myths, human life is impossible without myth. Welcome,